Hello students, welcome to the online classes. As we were doing our chapter 2, that is linear equation in one variables, so we will continue with that. Okay, so here some of the equations are given to you and these are linear equations, as you know. Okay, now solution for first will be, here the equation is x by 2 minus 1 by 5 is equals to x by 3 plus 1 by 4. Okay, we have to solve this. So x by 2 minus 1 by 5 equals to x by 3 plus 1 by 4. This is our question. Students, as I told you, what we have to do, we will take these variable terms. This is a variable term, means we will take this whole term to that side so that both these variable terms will be together, and we will take this constant term to that side. Okay, so that these constant term will be together and it will be easy for us to calculate that. Okay, so here x by 2 is here, so we will write it as it is. Now this x plus 3, x by 3 here is positive, so if it will come on that side, it will be negative. So it will become minus x by 3. Okay, now equals to sign is here, 1 by 4 is here, we will write it as it is. Now we are taking this 1 by 5 to this side, and as minus, it is of minus, it is negative, so on this side it will be positive, so it will become plus 1 by 5. Minus 1 by 5 will become plus 1 by 5. Okay, now we will solve. Here it is x by 2 minus x by 3. So as denominators here are unequal, so we will take the LCM. So LCM of 2 and 3 will be 6. Okay, now 6 divided by 2 will be 3 and 3 into x will be 3x. Okay, now minus sign is here. Now 6 divided by 3 will be 2 and 2 into x will be 2x. Okay, now equal to sign is here. Now we will take the LCM of 4 and 5 here to solve these. So LCM of 4 and 5 will be 20. Okay, now 20 divided by 4 will be 5 and 5 1 is 5. Here is positive sign. Then 20 divided by 5 will be 4 and 4 1 is 4. Now we will calculate this. 3x minus 2x equals to, students, here 3x minus 2x will be equals to 1x, means we can write x here, and by 6 is here equals to sign. 5 plus 4 will be 9 and the denominator is 20. Now what we have to do, here 6 is in the division of x, so when it will come to that side it will be multiplied. Okay, so x will be equals to 9 by 20 into 6. Okay, as 6 is in division here, so it will be multiplied here. Now we will try to cut them out. They both come in the table of 2, so here 2 3s will be 6 and 2 10s will be 20. Now can we further solve it? No. So we will calculate the values. Here x will be equals to 9 3s will be 27 and the denominator is 10. So the value of x comes out to be 27 by 10. So students, you have to calculate like this. Now second one is m minus 1 by 2 is equals to 1 minus m minus 2 by 3. Okay, so we will solve second one here. This is the solution to what is given to us, m minus 1 by 2 equals to 1 minus m minus 2 by 3. Okay, this is our question. So as we know what we have to do, we have to take the variable terms on one side and constant terms on the other side. Okay, so here this is the variable term, this one is the variable term, and this one is the variable term. One is the only constant here. Okay, so here m minus 1 by 2, these two will be as it is. Okay, now what we will do, we will take this term to that side okay, and to take it to that side, as it is of negative, so it will be of positive. So it will be positive, minus it is, then it will become positive. M minus 2 by 3 is our term, okay, and then equals to sign is there and 1 is there, okay. In this, what we have done, students, we have taken only that term to that side, as it is negative, so it will become positive, okay. We have done this. Now what we will do, we will take the LCM. Here m divided by 1 can be taken, because as denominator is not here, so we can put 1 here. Now okay, now here is 1, 2 and 3. These are the denominators. It means we have to take the LCM. Okay, so the LCM of 1, 2 and 3 will be 6. Okay, now 6 divided by 1 will be 6, and 6 into m will be 6m. Minus sign is here, so we will put minus sign. Now students, in these, 6 divided by 2 will be 3, and 3 will be multiplied by with these two, because these two are in the numerator, means m minus 1 is in the numerator, okay, and as we multiply the answer of that division here, so 6 divided by 2 is 3, so we will multiply 3 with m minus 1, okay, and as both of them will be multiplied, so I have put them in bracket. Now plus sign is here, so plus sign. Now 6 divided by 3 will be 2, and 2 will be multiplied with these two, okay. So how we will write? We will write 2, and then in the bracket we will put m minus 2, and equals to 1 will be as it is written here, okay. Now what we will do, we will solve these brackets first, then we will solve further. Here 6m will be as it is. Now students, minus 3 into m will be minus 3m, okay. Minus 3 into m will be minus 3m. Minus 3 into minus 1, as both the terms are negative in multiplication, so our answer will be positive, and 3 into 1 is 3, okay. Now we will solve this part. 2 into m will be 2m, and 2 multiply minus 2, as only one term is negative, so our answer will be negative, and 2 2s is 4. In the denominator here is 6 and is equals to 1, okay. Now what we will do, we will solve the like terms. There is 6m, minus 3m and 2m. We will solve these three terms, okay. So 6m plus 2m is 8m, and 8m minus 3m will be 5m, okay students. 6m, it is positive, 2m is positive, so we will add them. So 6 plus 2 will be 8, so it will be 8m, and it is negative, so 8 minus 3 will give us 5m. Now the constants 3 and minus 4, so 3 minus 4 will be minus 1, okay, and divided by 6 is here is equals to 1. Now students, this 6 is in division, so we will take to that side and it will be multiplied. So what will be our answer? 5m minus 1 is equals to 1 into 6, okay, means 5m minus 1 is equals to 6, as 6 ones is 6. Now this minus 1 is in negative, so on that side it will be positive, so we will add 1 to 6. So 5m will be equals to 6 plus 1, it will become 7, okay. Now 5 is in multiplication, so on that side it will be in division part. So here m will be equals to 7 divided by 5. What is our answer students? X is equals to 7 by 5. As 7 was in the answer here and 5 is in multiplication, so it divided here, so our answer is x equals to 7 by 5, okay. Now students, our third question is 0.25 into 4f minus 3 is equals to 0.05 into 10f minus 9. So we will solve this question. Solution third is, the question is 0.25, 4f minus 3 is equals to 0.05, 10f minus 9. Okay students, this is our question. So first of all, in this what we have to do, we have to solve these brackets. Okay, now 0.25 will be multiplied with 4f and 0.25f will be multiplied with minus 3 to solve this bracket. So 0.25 into 4f, what will be the answer, students? 0.25 into 4 will be 1.00, means we can write 1. See it here, 0.25 into 4. What will be the answer? Answer will be 1.00, as 25 4s is 100, and as here is decimal before 2 digits, so we will put decimal before 2 digits, so 00 will be covered in this, so our answer will be 1 only. Okay, as we can ignore the zeros after the decimal place. If there are only zeros after decimal, it means we can ignore them. So it means 1 is answer and f is in multiplication, so it will be 1f, and we can also delete this 1 also, because if the coefficient is 1, then there is no need to write that coefficient. Now 0.25 into minus 3 will be, students, you will do like this, 0.25 into 3, what will be the answer? Answer will be 0.75. Okay, and as it is minus, one term is negative in both the multiplication, so the answer will be negative and it will be 0.75. Okay, this will be our solution. Now it is equals to, now 0.05 into 10f, what will be the answer, students? 0.05 into 10 will be, you can do here 0.05 into 10. Here when we will solve, we will be getting 50, and as the denominator, as the decimal here is before 2 digits, so we will put here, so our answer will be 0.5, and we can write like this, 0.50. Okay, this will be our answer, and we can delete this 0 also. So our answer will be 0.5, and f is in multiplication, so we will put f here. So 0.5f. Now 0.05 into minus 9, what will be the answer? 9 5s is 45, and we have to put the decimal before 2 digits, so we will put it here. Okay, and as in the multiplication only one term is negative, so we will put negative sign here. So when we multiply 0.05 with minus 9, we will get minus 0.45. Okay, now here this term is of variable, so we have to take this term to that side, and as this term is constant one, so we will take to that side. Now here is f, so we will put f as it is. Now as we are taking this is positive 0.5f, so it will be negative 0.5f. Here is equals to sign, so we will put equals to sign. Here it is minus 0.45, so we will write minus 0.45. As students, this term is here only, means on the right side of the equal sign, so we will put like this only. The sign will be same here, 0.45. Now this minus 0.75 is coming to this side, so this negative will be positive, so we will write positive 0.75. Okay, now we will solve as we have combined the like terms. Like term means the variable terms here and the constant terms here. Now f minus 0.5f, what will be the answer, students? When you will subtract here, f means the coefficient is 1, so you can do like this. Here 1 is the only answer and here is 0.5, so we can write 1 as 1.0 to solve this. As here it is 0.5, point and point will be in the same line and we have to subtract it. So how we will get the answer? It will become 10 and 10 minus 5 will be 5 and it will become 9. It will be 0 because this will become 0 as it gives the borrow here. So the answer will be 0.5. So here we are putting 0.5f. And students, as here this one is positive and it is the bigger one, so answer will be positive. Okay, so f minus 0.5, f will be 0.5 f. Okay, equals to, now what we have to do, we have to subtract 0.45 from 0.75. okay, so when we will subtract 5 minus 5 will be 0, 7 minus 4 will be 3, and here is 0 already. And students, to put the sign, which one is bigger? 0.75 is bigger and it is of positive sign, so it will be positive only. Okay, now what we will do here, 0.5f is 0.5 is in the multiplication of f, so on that side it will be divided. Okay, so f will be equals to 0.30 divided by 0.5. okay, now how we will solve this, students? As we can write this as 0.35 divided by 0.5, we can write like this also. And you know the division, how we do the division when the both numbers are of decimal. So we will solve them like this. 0.30 can be written as 30 by 100. okay, when we will change the decimal number into fraction, here 30 is given, so 30, here decimal, and after decimal are 2 zeros, so 1 and 2 zeros means it will be divided by 100. Now division sign is here. Now 0.5, but we will write as decimal, 10, 5 by 10, 5 is here and decimal is before one digit, so here will be 1 0, so it will be 5 by 10. okay, here f will be equals to, it is 30 by 100. And students, you know that when we have to divide two of the fractions, what we do, we change this division to multiplication, and this second one fraction will be reciprocal, so 5 by 10 will become 10 by 5. okay, now this 0 and this 0 can be cancelled out. 5 ones is 5 and 5 6 will be 30. So here f is equals to 6 by 10, and 6 by 10 in the form of decimal can be written as 0.6. okay, 6 by 10 can be written as 0.6. so the answer of f is equals to 0.6, so we can say that value of f here is 0.6. Our question 4th is 7y by 4, 7y plus 4 divided by y plus 2 is equals to minus 4 by 3, and we have to solve this. So solution 4 will be like this. We will write the question, 7y plus 4 divided by y plus 2 is equals to minus 4 by 3. In these type of questions, what we will do, we will do the cross multiply, means we will multiply this one with 3 and we will multiply y plus 2 with minus 4, means we will take this part to that side and we will take that part to that side. okay, or we can say we are cross multiplying. Now as this one is in division, so here it will be multiplied. So 7y plus 4 is equals to minus 4 is here, and we are taking that part to this side, so it will be multiplied with minus 4, so it will be written like this, minus 4 into y plus 2, as this is coming here. This is in division, so it will be multiplication here, and this 3 is in division with minus 4, so it will be multiplied there, so it will be multiplied with both of them. So we will put the bracket and we will multiply it with 3. okay, so here in the cross multiplication, what we have to do, 3 is here, so 3, it will be multiplied by 7y plus 4, so 7y plus 4 equals to sign is here, then these two will be multiplied, minus 4 and y plus 2, so minus 4 into y plus 2. Now we will solve these brackets. So what will be our answer here, 3 multiplied by 7y will be 21y, 3 multiplied by 4 will be 12 is equals to minus 4 into y will be minus 4y, and minus 4 plus 2 will be minus 8. 4 2 is 8 and one term is of negative, so it will be minus 8. Now what we will do, students, we will take the variable part on one side and we will take that constant part to the other side. Okay, so here 21y is already here, we are taking this minus 4y to this side, so it is negative, so here it will be positive, so it will become plus 4y. Now equals to sign is here, minus 8 is already here. We are taking this plus 12 to this side, so it will become minus 12. Okay students. 21y plus 4y is on this side and minus 8 minus 12 is on this side. Now we will solve. 21 plus 4y will be 25y because 21 plus 4 is 25 and y is with them. Equals to, now minus minus is here, so it will be minus, and 12 plus 8 will be 20. This is how we solve when both the numbers are negative. There will be negative sign and we have to add both the numbers, so 12 plus 8 is 20. Now here 25 is in multiplication, so on that side it will be divided. Here now y will be equals to minus 20 is already here, so we will write minus 20. Now 25 is in multiplication, so it will be divided here, so it will become 25. Now students, we can divide both of them with 5, so it will be 4 and minus sign is here, so minus will be here, and 5 is 25. What we are doing here students, we are basically dividing both numerator and denominator. We are dividing both of them with 5. So 5 4 is 20 and 5 5 is 25. So what is our answer? Value of y is equals to minus 4, as numerator is minus 4 by 5. So this is our answer students, means the value of y comes out to be minus 4 by 5. Students, one of the word problem is given to us. In this, the ages of Hari and Harry are in the ratio 5:7. Okay, means their present ratio is given and it is in the ratio 5:7. Means for the Hari ratio is 5 and for the Harry ratio is 7. Okay, 4 years from now the ratio of their ages will be 3:4. Means the Harry's will be 3 and Harry's will be 4. We have to find their present ages. So students, in this type of question, what we do, we let the present ages always. Okay, so the solution for this will be, let the present age of, the first name is Hari, so we will write the present age of Hari equals to, what is the present age? The ratio is 5:7, means we will take 5x and 7x, and 5x will be for the first one because this is the first, 5 is first written here and the name first is Hari, so it will be 5x. And let the present age, let the present age of Harry, okay, let the present of Harry will be, here it is 7, so we will take 7x. Okay, as ratio is 5:7, so we have taken 5x and 7x. Okay, now next line is 4 years from now. Student, what does it mean? 4 years from now. It means after 4 years. Means 4 years from now means after 4 years. After 4 years. So students, after 4 years the ages of Hari and Harry will be, after 4 years, or you can write 4 years from now, the age of Hari will be, what will be the age of Hari? Students, suppose if now the age is 10, so after 4 years it will be 14. Suppose the age is 18, so after 4 years it will be 22. It means we have to add 4 in this. So as the present age is 5x, so after 4 years the age will be 5x plus 4. We can write like this. Okay, and about Harry, so we will write after 4 years the age of Harry will be, what will be the age of Harry? As the present age is 7x, so after 4 years it will be 7x plus 4. Now student, what is given about the age after 4 years? 4 years from now the ratio of their ages will be 5:3. Students, you know that we can write the ratio as fractions also. Means 4:3 can be written as 3/4. Okay, so it means if we divide 5x plus 4 by 7x plus 4, means the age of Hari after 4 years by age of Harry after 4 years will be equals to, what is the given ratio? 3:4, means we can write 3/4. Okay, so after this we will write this. Now we have to find out the present ages. Present ages means this one and this one. So for them we need to know about the value of x. So this is the equation given to us. By this we can easily find out the value of x. Okay, as we have done in our last question, we will do the cross multiplication here. Here it is 4 is here, we will multiply it with 5x plus 4 equals to, here 3 is given and we have to multiply this. So we will write 3 into 7x plus 4. Okay, this is given. Now what we will do, we will solve the bracket. 4 into 5x will be 20x, 4 into 4 will be 16. Now 3 into 7x will be 21x and 3 4s will be 12. Now what we have to do, we will take this x term to this side, it is positive so it will become negative. We will take this 12 to this side, it is positive so it will become negative. 16 is here only, so we will write 16. We are taking 12, positive 12 to this side, so it will become negative. Equals to sign is here. Now 21x is here and we are transferring this 20x to this side, it is positive so it will become negative, so it will be minus 20x. Okay, now students, 16 minus 12 is 4. 21x minus 20x will be 1x, or we can write x. Means we are getting the value of x to be 4. Okay, now what we will do to find the present ages, we have to find their present ages, means we have to find the present age of Hari and Harry. So for that what we will do, we will put the value in 5x. So present age of Hari equals to, what is the present age? 5x, and we have to put the value of x. So in place of x I am writing 4 because the value of x is 4 and 5 4s will be 20. So present age of Hari is 20 years. Similarly we will find the present age of Harry. So present age of Harry is equals to 7x, and we will put the value of x, so it will be 7 into 4 means 28 years. Okay, so this will be our answer of this question. Present age of Harry is 20 and Hari is 28. Now students, if you want to check, then 20 by 28 we can divide it by 4. So it will be 5 and it will be 7, and the ratio of present age was 5:7. It means our answer is right. Okay, so by this you can check that if your answer is right or not. Now students, our last question is this word problem. In this, the denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8 if the numerator is increased by 17 and denominator is decreased by 1. The number obtained is 3/2. Find the rational number. Okay, students, first of all we will solve for the first line. It is given that the denominator of a rational number, you know what is, how we write a rational number? Rational number is always in the form of p by q, means there is numerator and denominator. Okay, so in this it is given that the denominator is greater than its numerator by 8. Okay, means whatever the numerator is, if we add 8 to it, it will be the denominator. So suppose let the numerator be x. Let the numerator be x, and it is given that the denominator is greater than its numerator by 8. Okay, So here numerator is x, so the denominator will be x plus 8. Okay, so the denominator will be x plus 8 students, because whatever the numerator is, denominator is 8 greater, so we have to add 8 to the numerator. Okay, if the numerator is increased by 17, now we will write it in the form of rational number. Numerator is x, denominator is x plus 8. Now what we have to do, it is given that the numerator is increased by 17. Increased means we have to add, so we will add it to the numerator. This is the numerator part, so I am adding 17 to it. If the numerator is increased by 17 and denominator is decreased by 1, decreased means we have to subtract it from the denominator. So this is denominator and I am subtracting 1 from this. Okay, so now the number obtained is, when we will do this procedure, means if we are getting this, then this will be equals to 3 by 2. This is equals to 3 by 2. So find the rational number. Students, what was the rational number? Earlier it was x by x plus 8, as it is given here. The numerator is x and denominator is x plus 8. Okay, so the rational number will be x by x plus 8. After that we have add 17 to the numerator and subtract 1 to the denominator part, and it is coming out to be 3 by 2. Okay, now what we will do, we will solve this equation so that we can get the value of x, and after getting the value of x we can find the rational number. Okay, so to solve this, x plus 17 by x plus 8 minus 1 is equals to 3 by 2. This is the equation here, so we will solve it to get the value of x. So what we are gonna do, first of all we will solve this. This is x plus 17. Now here it is 8 minus 1, so 8 minus will be 7. So our answer will be x plus 7 is equals to 3 by 2. Now students, what we have to do, we have to do the cross multiplication. So 2 will be multiplied with it. We are getting 2 into x plus 17 is equals to 3 into this one, means 3 into x plus 7. Now what we have to do, we have to solve the bracket part. 2 will be multiplied with x, we will be getting 2x. 2 will be multiplied with 17, we will be getting 34. Now 3 will be multiplied with x, we will be getting 3x, and 3 will be multiplied with 7, we will be getting 21. Okay, now this 2x can be transferred here, it is plus, so it will be negative, and this 21 can be transferred here. So 34 is already here. Now minus 21 will be here, equals to 3x is already here. This 2x will be transferred here, so it will be negative 2x. Now students, 34 minus 21, what will be the answer? 13 is the answer, and here 3x minus 2x will be 1x, so we can write x. It means the value of x is coming out to be 13. So students, the rational number is this one. We have to find the rational number, means the p by q form. So our rational number is equals to x by x plus 8. Now we will put the value in this. So x is 13 and x plus 8 will be 13 plus 8. So what we are getting? We are getting 13 divided by 21, as 13 plus 8 is 21. So our rational number coming out to be 13 by 21. So this is our answer, students. So by this your chapter is completed. Hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.